All right, third graders and parents. This screencast is going to be kind of detailing some of the websites and resources you might be using in the upcoming weeks with your math, language arts, and science and social studies lessons. The first screen you're seeing is my YouTube page. I am not a huge YouTuber. I have some videos up here from before. As you can see, I have 44 subscribers at the time, so I am not making $1 million from my YouTube video like so many of our students love to watch the YouTube videos. It is not my channel they are on by far. So this is the site. All my videos that I have created or will create will pop up here. So if you need to find one and you're not sure where to go, you can always go to my YouTube channel. It's got a real creative name, Aaron Klaus. Very creative name there. So basically, if you're going to use what we are using everything through is a website called Schoology. Schoology kind of organizes all our online lessons into one convenient spot. So I'm going to talk to you about how to log into Schoology and how to kind of use Schoology so that you can get to what you need to get to. The first thing you need to be able to do is get into your Google account. I can't show you how to get into your Google account because it'll cause me to log out. But obviously, up here you want to log in to make sure that you are into your Google account, because every third grader's Google account is linked to their Schoology account. So it's important that you are logged into your Google. If you are logged into your parents' Google, it's not going to go to the Schoology site that's linked to you. So you all know your Schoology, your Google username and password, 29 first initial last name, and your password 29 Wildcat. All right. So you'll get into there, and the most important tab right here is up here in the top left corner underneath the refresh page is the Woodmore tab. Click on that, and that's going to take you to your shortcut to Schoology. If you click on that, it'll take you to a site that's going to ask you what account you want to use. You obviously click on your account, and then it'll take you to Schoology. I did that in my previous two screencasts, and it kind of didn't work real well because I'm not linked through the website, so I log in myself. So it's going to take you to a site that looks like, let me see if I can go back to the actual courses. A site that looks like this. All right, and it's going to have your math, your language arts, your science, and your social studies. All right, and then once you're into there, then obviously if you want to complete your math work for the day, you would click on your math section. Now this shows up way more sections than you're going to have. And once you open up, you're going to see the folders that I've created for you. All right, so if you're just getting in here, you want to do lesson number 1, you're going to click on lesson number 1, and it's going to open up a page for you that's going to go through today's lesson. So every one of these is linked to a lesson. So as soon as I click on it, it's going to be a screencast of me teaching the lesson. So obviously I click on that, and there is that day's lesson. And I'm going to guide you through it. You'll work with me as we go. Then obviously once you're done with that, there was a Thinkcentral lesson. So if you need a little bit of help now, this will guide you right through. It's embedded right in. The students have done these before. They understand. This guy will talk you right through the lesson if you need help with it. And there's a couple different ways. You can go back to this. You can go back here, and it'll take you back there. Or you can click next, and it will take you right to the next lesson. All right. So then I have a nice little YouTube video. Everyone, the class likes this math antics guy. He will pop up eventually. We just got a lot going on here, and so on and so forth. So that would be an example of a lesson. All right, so once you complete that day's lesson, that is your math work for the day. Now, reminder that if you have not completed your Reflex program, if you're not through your 11s and 12s, Reflex is something that you should be doing every day. And there are links to Reflex in this black folder, and the students will be able to know how to get to Reflex anyway. But if you go to that black folder, I have links to Reflex, Thinkcentral, and then IKnowIt. So if you click on Reflex Math, it would take you to the login right here. Reflex Math, login, click here. Obviously, you would click there, and it would open up a link to the Reflex. For Reflex, you would type in the class username, which is Klaus, everyone would type that in. You'd find your homeroom teacher. So let's go. Let's see who wants to be the Alex. We'll do Alex. He's the first one. Click on Alex. He'd click on his name, and then he would type in his password. And then once he would do that, it would take him directly to Reflex. So there's one way to get to where you want to go. I can go back to the links. If you want to get to Thinkcentral, Thinkcentral is a site that we're going to use periodically. You click on Thinkcentral login. Now, if this ever happens, so what's going to happen is this is the actual link. This down here is not going to get you anywhere. Usually I say click here, but if this looks like this, come up here. It turns into the hand. It's always blue. Click on that. That'll take you to the outside website. And the kids have gotten pretty good at this. You got to first start off with your state, Woodmore local, Woodmore elementary. Your student usernames are always 29, first initial, last name, and then the passwords are 29, initial. So he'd be 29, his first initial, last initial, then a period. All right, that's a little bit tricky. It should be saved into their Google. All right. So let's say Alex, he logs in here. And once you are logged into Thinkcentral, where everything is going to be things to do. Click on things to do. I have one assignment right there. That's for like day 4, I think. Don't worry about that. But there is a library of things that you can do. There's all kinds of iTools if they want to use iTools. MegaMath is full of games they can play at any time. So if they're getting bored with the workbooks, they can always go to MegaMath. All right, and so that is Thinkcentral. And the last link, which I haven't assigned anything yet, is an assessment site called IKnowIt. And once again, don't mind all this stuff down here. Come right here to the link right there, and then the kids could log in to IKnowIt using the class code is Klaus Math. Their usernames are 29, what they've been. I'll use somebody else's here. Let's go. And then I believe the password is just 29, then initial 29TC. Once he's in there. And then then he has a couple assignments in here that he could work on. These are from before. Most of you probably don't have that many in there. So if anything is ever assigned, that is how you would get to the IKnowIt assignments. And those are your 3 major links that you'd have to go through for our math lessons. So in summary, get to your Google, use the Woodmore shortcut, get to Schoology, then within Schoology you'll have your different courses. And that'll guide you through. So hopefully that helped you understand some of the resources that we will be using, and hopefully help you navigate Schoology a little bit better. I should probably say one more thing. I can message the kids through messages. So up here in this little envelope, if the students are getting numbers, that means I've sent them a message, or they can message me. It's just kind of a way to talk back and forth without using emails that we could go through. But that's pretty much the basics. So hopefully that helped. I will talk to you again soon.